Hey, it's Sean Reddy, Keller Williams Ready Group, and we're bringing you the latest edition, August 2023 edition of the Tampa Bay Market in a Minute. And yes, we're going to take more than 1 minute to dive into what is happening in the Tampa Bay market between Hillsborough and Pinellas counties combined. And let's just jump right into the numbers. Well, first, let me back up a second, kind of lay the groundwork for what we're talking about today. Essentially, we're looking at about 8 or 9 key measures that tell us about supply, demand, and prices and what the market may be doing in the future. So obviously big things economically happening right now with the Fed raising rates again, 25 basis points last week. Mortgage rates pushing once again back into the low sevens. And let's see how this is affecting the market in July at least. And then obviously we'll continue to watch trends and let you know what's happening in future months. So we're going to start with the biggest movers first. And I'm going to start with none other than closed sales. I hesitate to start with this one because you can see it coming by way of purchase contracts. Closed sales is just a lagging measure to those contracts. Yet it's important to know that closed sales month over month are down 20.2%. So between Hillsborough and Pinellas counties in June, just over 3,900 homes closed. In July, it's just over 3,100 homes. That's a pretty significant drop. And again, we were talking about that because contracts fell 8.5% last month, 5% the month before, 3% the month before that. So there you have it. There's a culmination of those falling number of contracts. Along with that, we're seeing less homes, well, barely less homes go under contract. 0.6% drop from the month before. Negligible drop in contracts. We're not going to talk much about that. However, let's get into average and median days on market because this is kind of interesting. While mortgage rates have again ticked up into the sevens, we're seeing properties sell faster, or at least we did in July, than we did in June. Right back to May numbers with 36 average days on market, 15 median days on market. That represents about a 16% decrease from the month before. Number of new listings that hit the market also fell by 9.7%. So in June, we saw over 4,300 homes come to market. In July, that number is just over 3,900 homes. That's about 400 less homes, or again, 10%. However, let's say it like this. Families are more focused on their vacations than they are on their housing goals in July. So we'll see how that changes as kids get back to school in August. Available inventory as measured the first of each month, just so we have a good baseline sample set. Up 3% from 6,341 homes up to 6,533 homes. So a little bit more to choose from if you are actively buying a home. And what everyone waits for, of course, is prices. So when we talk prices and month over month gains, keep in mind that is of the homes that sold that month. And the number of closed sales, again, just over 3,100 last month, almost 4,000. So it's a pretty good data size, but it's not indicative of like the overall value of real estate in Tampa Bay. However, just for comparison's sake, the average price in July was down 1.4% from June, erasing half the gains from May to June. And then the median price was actually up 0.5%. So average down, median up. That tells us maybe there were some bigger sales in June that kind of floated that average up a little bit more. But check this out. The median sold price to list price ratio. It did fall, but it's still 99.2%. So that means that on median, there's only a 0.8%. I can't even get that number out. 0.8% delta between asking price and selling price. So what does that tell us? It's still very much a seller's market by way of demand versus supply. Supply is locked up. There's no shortage of articles on this. People are not moving out of a 2 and 3% interest rate mortgage or even 4% to jump into a 7 right now unless they truly have to. So gone are the casual movers, and the people who are moving now are the ones that are either A, buying their first home, or B, they have to for job relocation or upsize, downsize, whatever the case may be. That said, there's still plenty of demand to float the supply that's out there. And I just made a video on what the experts are saying in terms of real estate values in the second half of 2023. So make sure you check that out. We can link that. However, the long and short of it is, yes, the number of transactions that are going to happen this year going to be way down compared to previous years. One of the lowest in probably 25 years. And yet prices aren't falling because of that. Here's your bumpers. High interest rates on one side, low inventory on the other side. Prices are only going to stay within those bumpers. Anyways, I am going off on a tangent here. I'm going to bring it back and just say thank you for watching. If this is helpful to you, if you like this sort of content, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell. And check out the other videos in there because we make them all the time about what's happening in the Tampa Bay market. We also service the Denver metro area, so if you're interested in that market at all, click on those videos as well, and we'll see you next month.